and stuff like that. They found our roleplay server, and then they started roleplaying in our server. They really enjoyed it, which, again, if you want proof of that, like every little thing, I can do that. It's not a big deal.
He did tell me, right, I'll give you props. He did tell me that you do have a fairly decent roleplay server.
But yeah, I mean, I can go in detail and show you all that kind of stuff. I have proof of all of it. But regardless of that point, then they came in the community. They won, 50-50 with it due to the fact that their server was known for corruption and stuff like that, and we weren't sure about it. So in turn, we did end up going with it. After we discussed with our board of directors. They came into our community with the coordinator staff ranks. Once they had done that, it was about a 2-week later period where Silent 2K started going against our policy guidelines for our staff rules and our policies and stuff like that. In turn, he was demoted, and then he told us to remove his staff completely due to him actively getting demoted and stuff like that. Once he had done that, the rest of the staff kind of did that. They started going away from us. Still RPing in the server, but then they all left our staff team, and after the agreement form which they signed, stating that they're transferring their server into ours, they totally didn't do that. So in turn, they broke the policy agreement, and they we removed them from all of them from staff and stuff like that. After that. After that, then one day we were sitting in an RP, and there was a scene over right across from the U-Tool, and basically what happened is they got pitted after a 1080. They did all the proper things and stuff like that, and then Bugs had pulled out a gun and tried to shoot one of the officers. One of the officers returned fire, and they shot him and killed him. And then Silent goes back to the car, acts like he's dead, for the scene and stuff like that. Then after that, Bugs goes to the car, gets back in the car, and then starts driving it away. So my staff members that were on the scene were like, all right, well, what's going on here? Why is this guy driving off from the scene? So they go and try to stop him, and they drive and follow him with a helicopter, and one of the staff members follow him in a staff vehicle all the way to the MC Clubhouse at Route 68 approach. Once they had done that, they had switched the driver, which was Silent now, and they had switched, and that was, I believe, on East Joshua. So in turn, that's about a 5 to 6 minute from the U-Tool, and this goes into the story further with the minute thing. Once they had done that, we staff stopped him, and he said he was AFK to go deal with his mother, that something happened, and we said, all right, just let us know and tell him to contact us when you're ready, and this all corresponds with the ticket transcription we have as well, providing that. Once he had done that, he went ahead and came to me. I staff stopped him regarding it about leaving the scene, and I said, I heard what happened, something happened, but I said, there's certain ways of handling the situation. You can't just drive off a scene and stuff like that. And he said, no, I went right away to go help my mom, but that's not actually what happened. He actually drove the vehicle for 6 minutes, and in that 6-minute time, that's when he said that he went to go help his mother. But that did not happen, actually. He was actually driving away from staff and evading staff in that current time. So we gave him a warning because we felt as if that was fair, because at that current time, Bugs did actually not have any punishments. So then we, went ahead and we, talked to him about it. He kind of freaked out about it, and, I can show you that as well. And he was very, very rude to me about it, which could have actually turned into staff disrespect. And he's like, you don't fucking care about my mother and everything like that. And I said, sir, I apologize, what happened, but what I'm saying is your time frame from what you're saying does not correspond with what you were doing. And I said, it does not make logical sense. I'm not saying that you're lying or you're wrong, but I'm saying you're not making a lot of sense in your story. And I said, just go ahead and go RP and chillax and just have fun and try to forget about what happened, right? So then me and my staff started talking about it, And it didn't really make sense with his story, because he stated that his mother went in the ambulance, and then he was staying home, and nobody went with her in the ambulance. And he told us that her organs were falling out, which did not happen, because later in a PlayStation party that was clipped to us, it was told to us that that's not actually what happened. Apparently his mother just had some kind of little emergency that they called 911 for, which he did not call 911. His mother did, and stuff like that. So then after that, they went ahead and they got 3 strikes further in that RP, due to the fact that they ramped off of the casino bridge and then flipped 3 times and then kept going, which I have the clip of that as well that I can provide you for time frame corresponding. Once they had done that, we went ahead and staff stopped them once someone submitted a clip, which was our member named Mr. Savage. Once they had done that, we went ahead and asked them to leave the game. They left the game. Then at a later date, he went ahead and opened up a ticket, which I have screenshots as well for you, which you probably saw some of the screenshots, but he actually did not provide all of the screenshots. In turn, it made me look bad, which was actually not what happened. I was actually very respectful to him, professional as always, as we always, state in Cooper's role play and stuff like that. Once they had done that, they went ahead and got banned for staff disrespect. And then 3 days later, I got a clip from one of their members about them trying to spread child pornography into our community on an alt account. And they also had a guy, which again I have a screenshot and video evidence of it. He decided, they told him in a party that he will get a free promotion, quote, if he gets me and the staff member in this current VC's D-pick. That's what he said. I'm not going to repeat the exact words because it's very vulgar. And he told them he was going to give them a free promotion if he were to do that. He stated out loud the account he was going to do it on. We found the account in the HQ, banned it, and permabanned it. And then from there, I DM'd him and I confronted him about this because I was...
One second now. Sorry to cut you off now, but promotion in my server.
Sorry?
Promotion in my server or in his server that's there, which is not used at all. It's just used to advertise my server.
I'm sorry, I'm not understanding what you're saying by that.
So he's the assistant director, right? They merged over to my community.
Okay.
And I'm just wondering if he's trying to give out a promotion up to my server or to his old server, which is disabled currently and is used for promotional purposes only. So anyone left in that server, once they hop on Discord, they see, oh right, these guys have merged, let me just join the HQ. Because the PS4 server is currently unavailable as they're working on it.
Right.
But yeah, I'm just wondering if he's trying to give out promotions in my server or in his dead old server.
I'm not really sure. I don't know his intentions. I do know that he actively does go and merge into other communities to try to gain people. He has done that numerous times from what I was told from other communities. I'm not going to sit here and say that's what he's doing because I'm not 100% sure. I really don't know his intentions, so I'm not going to sit here and tell you something that's not the truth. If you don't mind giving me one moment, it might kick me out of this Discord call. I'm just recording one of the video clips providing what I told you real quickly, just so I can give it to you. And then I'm going to provide you with evidence proof of the tickets that correspond with the events. And then I'm also going to provide you with him copying my server within details inside of that ticket. So if you don't mind, just give me a second, and then I will go ahead and do that for you. And then I'm also going to give you evidence of unprofessionalism by that community and possible corruption as well from our investigation staff. So just give me one moment, and I'm going to go ahead and get that. And again, I really appreciate you taking the time to talk to me at this current time about this situation.
Yeah, no problem, because listen, first of all, right, your side of the story is, I tell you, I'm fucking baffled. if you go half the story. And
no, totally, man.
I'm gonna stick up for my directors. I was talking to him a little bit, right? They're working on this for me a little bit. Like all my staff I stick up for. And like he told me that his mother had a medical emergency, and then all this and that happened. And he told me that you striked him because he had to leave. He said that let me think what he said now. He said along the lines that he was driving 140 in what's that car called? What's that fastest car in the game called now?
The Viper.
The Viper. Yeah. Yep. He was driving 140 into a Viper. He crashed into a tree. And then he RP'd that he was dead or something, or that he did die. And then that's the second when he got the call or something. And then you was give out to him for being AFK for 2 minutes or something. And then that's when he went, and apparently you striked him for going.
No, he never got striked for that. I have the logs for it as well. We log all the strikes and stuff like that. Just give me a second. The clip is for some reason not loading. I'm gonna tell him to send it to me on Discord real quick. That member. But for the meantime, I'm just gonna go ahead and actually just send you the ticket, and then I gotta dig through my phone a little bit more. I think I have all the photos. I just looked at them earlier when I talked to you in the ticket. And then I just made sure I had them again from our evidence stuff. So just give me a second. And then I'll send you the video as well of him saying it in party about the child pornography as well. Here you go. Here is the whole ticket just to provide you with, professionalism that I gave him and stuff like that and courtesy. And then this is the proof of that. From professionalism, this is some of the DMs he sent me. And then, let's see here. Let me DM this guy real quickly. Send this on Discord. He might take a couple minutes because he is actively doing something.
Hello there, this is the 85 Crusher 200S with the Cvrp staff team, Assistant Community Director in the server. Nice to meet you, sir.
No problem. Nice to meet you, buddy. Right, now, sorry if I don't speak now, because probably not hearing you, because my face is away from the phone now. Just reading this.
No, you are A-okay.
And Chrysler is one of the staff members that actively tried to initiate when we originally staff stopped him, which the initial staff stop was by me, one of my admins, and Chrysler, which was the one where he said he was AFK at that current time dealing with something. And then let me get the rest of the screenshots for you. There's like hundreds of them. I apologize. We had a lot of issues with these guys, unfortunately. I hope they're not causing you guys anything.
No, listen. After this, if that pornography joke that you're telling me is true, I'm just gonna remove all three of them from Thingy, and I'll probably be revoking the merge that they have with me, if that is true, because it is stated in my policy that in my rules and regulations as well that any not safe for work content or anything like that. I've got a whole section of policies for respect and actions and all. So if that's true, I think I'll just be removing them from.
And then this is proof when they were talking about merging into our community, so if you just need clarification again. And then let me get the video clip real quick for you, and then the other guy is working on sending the video to me in DMs currently. Alright, let me go to my downloads. username for you. And then if you need help distinguishing the voices, let me know. I can also distinguish them for you and tell you who's saying which one. And then I'll send you the screenshot of the account as well that they tried to attempt on. Where is this at? Hold on, I'm gonna send it to myself real quickly. I apologize for the inconvenience, sir. See here. Chrysler, do you mind, I don't know if this is a burden to you, could you go in the state party and ask Savage if he could get that clip ASAP if he's not doing anything extremely important?
Of course.
Alright, thank you, Chrysler. I'm just trying to figure out why this, well, my clipboard's not working. It's very, very obscure. I guess I'm going to my downloads. I believe this is in this file. I should be able to send it to you now. Share. Give me 1 second. I'm actually going to bring another staff member in here that has some more evidence.
Alright, that's no problem. I'm just texting my other phone right now. Fill him in with the situation.
Alright, where? Alright. This should be in here. I'll see if I can actually get this. I can download this clip again. I should be able to download it. And then this is one of my other managers that was involved as well in the investigating. But we're just talking about the SAU situation, just to catch you up.
Okay. If you don't mind listening, right, while you're looking for that, right, I'll tell you what he told me, right, and why I came in. Right, so as I said before, like, my staff members, right, I stick up with my staff members. I think any fairly decent enough leader would do that. Right, and he told me that whole thing about the medical emergency, and I told you about what he told me about the scene and all, and I was like, right, that is absolutely fucked up. Yeah, about the, because it's a medical emergency, like, you know what I mean? It doesn't really matter what it is, like, as long as it's like health or dead, like, you know what I mean?
Yep.
And it's a fairly big deal.
Yeah, I totally understand. Like I said again, I'm not mad at all. I totally understand, where you came from due to the fact of what they told you. And then that just goes, kind of into the play. Some people, like to not say the full story, and then in turn, kind of stuff happens, but it's alright.
Yeah, exactly.
Kind of need your job. Alrighty, I just need to download this file for you, and then should be alright.
I mean, we understood that it was like, medical emergency. That's all we were like, whatever we got told what the situation was. But it's just,
Hey, can one of you guys invite me to the state group chat? Mr. Rackett, if you can. Hello? Can you invite me to the state group chat real quick? if possible.
In that group chat, is it new that even said?
Pardon?
I mean, say it sounds like that. I think.
Okay. To the state group chat, if possible. I'm just trying to get in contact with some individuals. Yeah.
I don't think I'm in this. I'm in the. Hold on, give me one second.
HP.
Give me a second. I invite
Affirm.
you to.
Hello. Let me.
I may not be in that group chat to be honest with you.
Affirm.
State or cop at all, but Joe's on the cop, but I don't understand what's wrong with it.
Affirm. Thank you for your time.
That's what we're saying. It doesn't, and I'm not like trying to do it. No, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm thinking. That actually happened. Yeah, he said. I mean, we got told that he called 911 or something like that. He was involved with it. She was at the house. That's what we got. Okay. But that's why we were starting to think like, yeah, well, he was moving in game. He was driving away or whatever.
Right.
Doesn't make sense.
It'd be different if he wasn't driving or something, like maybe he threw his controller on the ground out of like shock or something, and his character was walking in circles or something like.
Yeah, if he was completely AFK, or if he was like in a car, in the passenger seat, but
Yeah.
he was, he was driving away in the game. Yeah, he was driving away, and then, like I said again, the only time he went AFK was when he switched on Joshua Road, and he, and then we caught up to him finally after they switched, like the driver's seat and stuff like that. Our problem with it is like I said again, it just, with all the evidence we have compiled, we believe that it doesn't, make logical sense, and we believe, personally speaking, and this is just based off of our, ideas, of course. It doesn't mean it's true, but they are also known. Those guys are also known to be manipulative, and that's what our the ex staff from that community that joined ours told us, is that they like to lie about situations to make you feel a certain way. So we personally feel as if the whole situation was actually a made-up lie to get him out of trouble because he didn't like the scene. That's what we actually think it is.
Okay.
I sent the audio clip for you, and then I'm going to send you the screenshot of the account that we found and then we banned, and I'm also going to send you the ban log, just so you know what he actually breached, and then if you don't believe it, you can also look it up on Google, the law. Give me 1 second.
Wait, let me just listen to this now.
Yeah, I just gotta find the other one.
Okay, yeah, I fully believe you.
Right, fully ignored. And then there's the
How's it going, attacking?
Hey, you guys part of Cooperville?
Huh?
Are you guys part of Cooperville?
I just came in here. I just came in here to say hello to attacking.
Pardon?
I
I
said, I
did
just,
a part of Cvrp. Someone just kicked me out of the party, so I had to start one.
Who kicked you out?
Evixie probably. He was the party.
Were you talking? Were you being
Yeah,
loud?
I was. I don't know. I was talking.
Okay. Did he tell you guys to mute your guys' mics?
He didn't say shit. I just got kicked out of the party.
Okay. For right now, can you close it? This party? If possible?
Well, I'm gonna need an invite to the other party.
Okay, I'll invite you to the other party. But for right now, just need this party closed. Mr. Scar?
yeah, here, I'll leave.
Alright.
Boy.
A picture of that girl, right? Whoever the fuck that is, right? There's some guy that is blacklisted on my server. I don't know if you're familiar with North Network.
Does not ring a bell.
Anyways, they're a blacklisted community in my server and a few of my partner servers. As they I came in, I was being genuine, I offered them a merge. And then they just started being rude about it and all, and I just told them, okay, right, if you don't want it, you don't have to be a dickhead about it. Thanks for your time, see you later, right? Then they proceeded to go onto my TikTok and they started spamming their Discord server link on all the videos of my roleplay TikTok.
Yes,
Is there not
sir.
hood? Is there not hood parts in freaking Nebraska?
There is.
Exactly.
So who has
I'm not saying I'm from
the...
there, though.
What are y'all beefing with farm boys
give me
out
1
there?
second.
Who are y'all
Negative.
beefing?
Negative. There's a lot of violence over
Some
here in the
niggas
city.
beefing like the cows or some shit? Like, who the fuck
Bro,
is you beefing
so,
up in
bro,
Nebraska?
okay,
yo?
look, bro, listen.
Oh shit.
Any state you live in, there's gonna be hoods and freaking ghetto places, bro. Like, what? Like,
Hey,
you probably think there's no hood
does
in
One gang
Alaska.
that's in Idaho. Name
I don't
one
know,
gang
because
in Idaho.
I'm not from there. I don't even know
Niggas
any
still
gangs
out
from
there.
Florida either, bro.
You just said you were from there, and then you said you live in Cali.
He said Idaho. When did I ever say I lived in Idaho?
I did say Idaho. I was like,
okay.
talking about there's gangs there.
Whoever has
There
the
is, bro.
whoever has the
There's a
video
ghetto
clip
gang
of
Potatoes. What do you having the potatoes fight the corn? Like what beef is going on up there in
I don't know,
Idaho,
ask them.
Nebraska?
okay.
I don't know.
Can you give me 1 second? You said what, Savage?
I'm trying to do this video. I need to see if you can say it because it won't let you say it.
Okay.
It won't let me link my fucking YouTube account, so I can't download it.
Fucking A. Alright.
Wait, how you live in Cali and you don't